Hello, everyone. It is November 23rd, 2010. What you're looking at is some live trades that we did this morning in my live day trading room. For the last almost 2 years now, I have run a live day trading room. I'm one of the only traders in the world that trades, that you can view the market 23 out of 24 hours a day on my live screens. My screens are shown 23 out of 24 hours a day on the euro, the British pound, Australian dollar, and also the S&P 500. Now I only have a few setups that I teach you in the live room. You can tell today we nailed the high. My room nailed the high at 35.26 short this morning. We had another short on the ebook at 96, 34.96 short on my ebook trade, and it fell all the way down to 33.96, and we're in another live trade short at 97. The market's at 76, and I'll go over that in a second. So the bottom line is go to symmetryindicators.com or daytradingthefutures.com. I have a live day trading room where you can come in for 3 free days, and I'll show you exactly how you just view my screens, and that's it. And I show you exactly only a few setups where to get into the exact bar, where to place your stop, and get out to the exact exit also with my trailing stops with my symmetry indicators. Okay, there's no subjectivity to my trading in my live room. Okay, you're gonna know the exact bar to get in, the exact bar to get out, and exactly how to trail it. Okay, so let's look at some setups here, and I'll show you the live trade we're in right now. In fact, symmetry dots are coming up to get us out right now. But if you look, I give you these 3 different levels right here. If you look at these 3 different levels, the red, blue, and the green, I give you 3 different levels every single day. These levels are given to you at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I have a trend indicator that tells me, a trend chart, if it tells me if we're going to be net sellers or net buyers. Okay, net sellers or net buyers. The bottom line is what I'm looking for is today we're looking for only shorts. My symmetry indicators, we're setting lower highs all the way down through. If you look right here, look at the purple dots. Only shorts. Every time we test these symmetry dots, it'd be another short opportunity. We have never broken the tone down. Now, tested it again on another retest short right here. Okay, the market continues to go down. I'll show you. If you notice, we are continuing to retest my symmetry dots. My symmetry dots are the key to this system. You can tell right here was an entry earlier, entry off of a break of my institutional number retest. Another entry, ebook setup, which trades off of a blank chart. I'll show you how to trade minutes after the GDP came out, minutes after the news. You can see the FOMC meeting is coming out at 2 p.m. We will be trading that also. Right here, symmetry dots, I called the high at 86. I called the high here at 34.50. I called the high at 34.30 right here also. And now the high is 33.97 on another retest short possibly coming up. The bottom line is that you cannot counter trend trade the market. 9 out of 10 traders, the fact is, wash out the market in the first year because they counter trend trade. There's divergence, or there's some of the MAC crosses, or some lagging indicator that all you traders out there use. Doesn't work. All you need to do is trade snapbacks in the market with the tone. My symmetry indicators, as you can tell, we've been looking at selling every single rally all the way down. Not to mention, what I've done here is I give you these institutional levels that tell you when you break the institutional level and you retest that level, we'll look to go short with a certain pull-in bar. Let me go over that real quick. The first level that I got short, I'll show you how this works. We knew we're only taking shorts today. The first level was this level right here. We had broke down below my key important level I gave you last night at 6 p.m. You have them way ahead of time. Once you retest that, I show you how to get a specific pull-in bar. That specific pull-in bar is weight in gold by itself. We do not trade without hitting resistance or support or a pull-in bar. My symmetry dots were already sitting at a lower high, so we retested my level. I got a pull-in bar, so short 35.26. As the market came down, we had the GDP that came out. The GDP is 830. It came out right here. It told me to short this exact bar right here. So let's say you missed my retest short up here earlier in a live room, and let's say you missed it, and you came into the ebook trade at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. This told you exactly to get short at 96 right here. I tell you exactly from a blank chart, I don't care what platform you have, where to get short the market with a small stop. Your small stop is a swing high or just above the symmetry here. Okay, very, very tight stop. And look at the market tank. Market comes down, retest my symmetry again. I got more contracts short at symmetry. I also, the blue symmetry dots tell me where to scale out. And I build on at 34.66 for a 60 tick trade on the contracts. Now, we came down again, and we did what? Broke my number. So one of my methodologies in the room, break the number. We look for a snapback in the market. We look for a retest short. And then once again, we had a huge trade to the downside off of my number. We came down to the lows. We do not counter this long. We do not counter this long at all. This is our profit area. We call these pocket trades because what we do is we know to take that level. Once we break down a retest, that's our next level that we're going to take our trade to. Same way this morning. Our pocket trade was from here to here. We knew we had all the downside in the world after the retest to go to this next level. So when you see these big pockets in the market like this, when I give you these numbers nightly, all you're going to do is look for my trend chart to tell you which way you're going to take the trade. Let it break one of my numbers, let it retest that number and get a specific pull-in bar, and then go for the target, which is my next institutional level. Okay? Then we broke down, retested once again, and went from institutional level to institutional level. We've had two really big ones. We got another one going on right now. I'll show you in the 1 minute. We had a breakdown, retest. Here was a pull-in bar right at this level. And we have another short trade right down to my symmetry again. According to my methodology, that's your short right here. And my live members in the room got this one short also. But if you notice, look how symmetry is contained within the market. Look how it's contained within the market. Symmetry is contained. As long as we are contained off of this chart right here, let me pull it up. Long as we are contained, we're setting lower highs all the way down every since 6 o'clock. If you took any longs in the euro this morning, you are not trading the market correctly. Everything was sell, rally, sell, rally, sell, rally, sell, rally. Okay? That's what we've been doing all morning, selling rallies. We have another ebook trade set up that comes up at 2 o'clock right here with the FOMC meeting minutes. We had over a 50 tick trade with a small stop last month on the Fed minutes, and we'll look for another one. Okay? So I can't go in great detail. You have to come to my live room for 3 free days. You can purchase my symmetry indicators for TradeStation or Ninja, so you don't counter trade the market, and you can see it calls support and resistance to the exact tick. Okay, and we look to short off those levels here, here, and so on all the way down, and we short off my institutional levels again. You can see we nailed the market once again, all the way from 35.26 from our original short, 35.26. Oops, sorry, right there. Hold on 1 second. 35.26 right here off my institutional retest. Came down, had an ebook set up right here, free ebook set up right there, and then for a free trade. And then we had the symmetry.sell, another sell here. So just come in my live room for 3 free days. I would glad to show you how exactly we trade the euro, British pound, Aussie, and how these levels really dictate the market, and how my symmetry indicators I sell for Ninja and TradeStation really help you pick points in the market where you need to be buying and selling these snapbacks. Okay, I'll see you in the room. Take care.